We are here today to mourn the loss of a woman who was wise well beyond her years. Amber lived a modest life, juggling the demands of work, school, and family that we can all surely relate to. Amber's story is a success story about how a person can turn trying times into triumphant ones. Amber showed in the way that she transformed her life that anyone can start over and truly make something of themselves against all odds. Amber's life was centered on the three most important aspects of her life: her education and hope for a brighter future, her work and her love of children, and her family and her helpful and caring nature. Amber believed that her life truly began the day she became a student at UW Marshfield, Wood County. It was there that she first discovered that she could forge her own identity. For the first time in her life, Amber had felt what it was like to have a fresh start, and this was where she first gained her love of education. The connection she made at UW Marshfield, Wood County prepared her for the kind of future that she wanted. It was there that she finally met people on her educational journey that believed in her and encouraged her to follow her dreams. After graduating from UW Marshfield County, Amber dabbled in various other institutes before finding her true calling. Amber had almost given up on college before a chance encounter with her boss led her to pursuing her degree at UW Green Bay Online. It was here where Amber finally made the connection between education and career and finally saw a clear picture of what she had envisioned for her future. At the time of her death, Amber was working on her bachelor's degree and was entertaining the thought of graduate school. Amber was planning on graduating with a degree in interdisciplinary studies in December of 2014. She was looking at attaining a master's in family life from Concordia University thereafter. Amber's educational journey was a long and winding road through many institutions, but she finally found her path. She was going to help her achieve her dreams. Amber's educational journey was paving the road that would have led to her dream career. Amber had always had a love for children. She began babysitting at the age of 10, and it was only natural that her love of children formed into a career. Amber worked as a nanny during the day and ran an after-school program in the evenings. She was working on one day taking over her boss's position as the youth and family director within her company. Working as a nanny was one of Amber's greatest accomplishments. Amber's most recent nanny job was with the Bush family, who had 2 young children. The Bush family parents doted on Amber. The mother, Liz, was quoted saying, "My kids have never been left overnight with anyone, not even their grandparents. I didn't think twice about going away for the weekend and leaving them in Amber's care. There was no one else I would trust with my children." Amber truly became like family to the Bush family. Amber's other love was in her work at the YMCA. She started as an assistant in an after-school care program and worked her way up the ladder to a lead position in running her own site. Amber was well respected at the YMCA and was someone that many people counted on. Sarah Hendricks, the senior program director who had originally hired Amber, shared a few words in her remembrance. "Whenever there was a pressing matter, I always called upon Amber first and foremost to ensure that the job was done properly. Members are always coming up to me with compliments about how great she is with the kids and how they tend to gravitate towards her. Amber was a valuable asset to our youth and family program and played a huge part in transforming it from a program that barely broke even to one of our biggest revenue-producing programs." Amber had been in recent talks with the CEO about her future within the company, with her graduation impending. They were hoping to come to an agreement to keep Amber within the company until the director position for which she aspired for had opened up. Amber's love of children from an early age led her down a career path in which she loved. There was never a day where she woke up and dreaded going to work. She was always there with a smile on her face and served as a true pillar in her role of caregiver. Amber spent the majority of the time at work going above and beyond the call of duty to help. This is too true in Amber's family life. Family had always come first for Amber. Amber moved in with her grandma when her vision started to fail to the point where she was no longer able to perform everyday tasks on her own. Amber moved in to help with these tasks and ensure that her grandma made it to all of her appointments and engagements on time, all while continuing to go to work and school. Amber didn't think twice about moving in to help her grandma in her old age. Not only was Amber a good family member, but she was also an even better friend. Amber was always the friend that was there to lend an ear to listen to or a shoulder to cry on. Amber offered honest advice to anyone who would ask, whether they took it or not. Amber was always there to listen and wasn't shy about giving her honest opinion on the situation at hand. Amber truly lived for her family and friends and wanted to share in their successes, but was also there during the rough times for support. She didn't shy away from the hard times, and instead let those be opportunities for her caring and compassion to shine. There was nothing in her life that Amber valued more than her relationships that she had formed with her friends and family. Amber's caring and compassion was evident in her education, her work, and her relationships with her friends and family, as they were all central focuses in her life. It was in these three areas that gave her the strength and determination to do anything that she set her mind to. If we can learn anything from looking at Amber's life, is that you should never give up on yourself. Even when the odds are stacked against you and you have no one in your corner, you must find the strength to push on and push forward to create your own path.